So I'm gonna be doing a lot of cold call role playing, just handling rebuttals, improving my own skills. And if you're watching this and maybe you've been doing some cold calling as well, uh, feel free to role play alongside, and hopefully seeing just kind of how to handle objections and how to keep the sale moving forward in spite of getting the word no or getting the word rejection. That's something that you need to drill and practice as well, and it will make you a much better cold caller, a much better sales closer. So this is me just uh, practicing my objection handling skills, and getting better at the skill. It's a really powerful skill that as cold callers, as salesmen, we all need. So ring ring ring. Hello, this is John Smith. Yes, John, how's it going? I'm all right. Who is this? John, my name is Tan. I'm looking for a few roofers and roofing contractors that would like to get a lot more leads and a lot more customers in the next 90 days. Just wondering if there's anything I can do to help you right now. No, Tan, I don't need this. Okay, John, a lot of people say the same thing before they found out exactly what it is that our company does. Just so we're clear, John, exactly how many contractors do you have on your crew? No, man, like I said, I don't need nothing like this. I didn't call you guys for anything like this. Okay, John, I get it. Now, just one quick question, John, is there's a lot of people in your area that need a roofing contractor that need work done, especially right now this summer is a good time to actually get this work done. And a lot of them would call you, except they are not seeing you right in front of them, so you're missing out on all that business. Is that a concern at all for your business? No, man. Please take me off your call list. I don't want to be getting these calls at all. John, I perfectly understand. Now, just so you're clear, you know, we are not really here just to try to sell you on some leads or anything about that. Let me tell you a little bit about the company that I work for, all right? So I work for Towers of Zion Corporation, and we are headquartered in San Francisco. We're a massive company. We've been doing lead generation and marketing for the roofing industry for the last 30 years. So this is something, massive. Uh, and we're really just here to help roofers like you with best practice, with efficient lead generation methods. This is not like one of those fly by night things. So I perfectly understand. And what I tell you is this, John, is why don't we set up a quick time? I know you're busy, I don't want to take up your time. Why don't we set up a quick time just so I can sit down with you real quick on a video call later this week, show you what Towers of Zero Corporation does and what our San Francisco based marketing team actually does and how they do all this lead generation for you. Just 10-15 minutes, John, so you can see it for yourself, and then you'll be in a good position to actually make a decision. No, I never asked for anything like this. I don't want this. Please stop calling me, John. I understand. Of course, maybe because I'm a stranger, you might feel like, okay, who is this guy? What's he trying to sell to me? And just to be clear, John, I'm not gonna try to sell you on anything on this call. That's not what this call is for. This is really just so I can introduce myself and the company I work for. Like I told you, I work for Towers of Zero Corporation. And just to be clear, John, by way of introduction, my name is Ten Mutunire, and I'm a rep for Towers of Zero Corporation. And what I basically do is, for the last several years, is I've been working in the marketing space and in the sales space. And so what I basically do is I help roofing business owners like yourself understand what's going on with the platforms, how to drive more leads, and ultimately how to get more business in your own pocket so you can actually grow your own business the way that you want to. You can have more time off, and you can have the business of your dreams. That's really what I'm here for. So tell you what I'll do. I have time in my schedule later this week. I don't do this with every roofer, okay? I have limited time each week, but I have some availability where I can sit down with you tomorrow afternoon, say 1 p.m., just so I can show you how I work, how Towers of Zero Corporation, the company I work for, how these guys work, and what the marketing experts, lead generation experts actually can do for your business. And if I'm even half correct, John, you're gonna love it and you're gonna thank me because you'll realize this is something that really can change your business. So let's pencil it in for 12 p.m. tomorrow. Uh, just a quick 10-minute call. Does that sound fair enough? No, 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 no. I don't wanna. I don't have time. I don't have time. John, I perfectly understood. Of course, you are busy. Now, let me just be clear that what we do is not something that's gonna end up taking a lot of your time. Sure, maybe we sit down for 10, 15 minutes, but it's gonna be a quick call tomorrow. And what we actually do with our lead generation, our appointment setting programs is it literally can save you months and years of work because we're gonna go into the market. That's what our programs do. Is with our service, we go into the market, we do all the market research, we find out where the best leads are coming from for you. We make sure that we can source them at an affordable cost for you, and that's gonna save you literally. If you were to do this yourself, you're talking about literally hundreds of hours of work. We create the marketing programs and the advertising plans that really work, that are super dialed in. Our experts have literally decades of experience, which if you were to try and go and do yourself, I'm talking about you could literally spend the next 3 years going down the marketing and advertising rabbit hole, and you might not be nearly as good at the end of it as our guys will be. And honestly, if you were to spend that 3 years and be able to do it and be able to do it for yourself, like we are doing, and if you were to go out and charge the market, you would probably want to be charging a whole lot more money than what we actually charge. So this is actually our service is actually very affordable, and it's gonna save you a lot of time. It's gonna be really good for you. Now you do know that sometimes to get to the good stuff, you do have to sacrifice a little bit, and this is really a no-brainer. Just 10 minutes of your time, quick video call, just so I can show you how all the pieces of the program work together, and then you'll be able to make your own decision. Sounds fair enough? No, I really don't want this. I need to check out. I've had some other marketing agencies call me up, and I need to go and see. I need to look at what they got for me. Perfectly understood, John. Now let's be clear. If you were to pick a marketing agency after you see all those different marketing agencies out there, I'm sure you'd not necessarily be going for just the cheapest one, right? You would probably want to go with the marketing agency that understands you, understands your business, and actually can get you the very best results and actually get you your business growing and put more money in your pocket. Is that not right? Well, whoever said that, well, I understand our motivations, John, as business people. I've been around business for a while, and I know it's not just about whoever is charging the least, because the cheapest might not be the best, right? I perfectly understand that sometimes the cheapest can end up being more expensive when it costs you a lot more time, a lot more missed opportunities and things like so. So I do understand that. So just to save you time, John, I can assure you that our program is gonna get you the best leads, is gonna get them to you in the most timely manner, and is gonna save you a lot of time and make you a lot of money. I can assure you, like, this will save you time, just you being able to go into this program and actually make use of this without wasting your time looking at 100 pitches, sitting with 100 agencies that are never gonna help you or be able to help you, because honestly, a lot of the people out there, a lot of these agencies are fly by night and they don't do a great job. So let's sit down tomorrow, quick 10-minute call, just so we can show you everything that works. and how it works, and we can get you started on this. Sounds fair enough, John? No, no, man. I don't really. I'm not really interested in marketing at this time. John, I perfectly understand. You know, we all feel like we have our business needs well taken care of. I understand that, John. But let's be clear that over the next year, the reason why if you are even continuing to open your doors would not be so that you have less customers and you're making less money. I do understand there's a lot of options to consider. Things can be overwhelming at times. But if you were to keep your doors open for business, I'm sure you'd want a business that has a healthy growth curve where your people are busy, you are busy, and you are making good money. You are making hopefully more money each year, and your business is really growing. Your family is happy, your staff is thriving. Is that not right, John? Well, maybe if you put it that way, but I really don't want none of this. John, I perfectly understand, and I can assure you that to get you to the place where you would want your business to be, that's really our goal. That's really how we are motivated, and that's really what we're here to do. So, let's get you on this just real quick 10-minute call just so I can show you how everything works and how this really is going to enhance your life, how it's going to make sure you're not bothered by all these people that trying to sell you things that don't work, and that you're not overwhelmed by all the extra busy work of running a business and things. What we want to do is just make it so that you can get straight to the good stuff, have more free time to yourself, be able to enjoy your quality of life and have a great time running a business that fits your exact schedule and your exact preferences. So let's set this up tomorrow, uh, 1 p.m. Does 1 p.m. work well, or would 2 p.m. be better for you tomorrow? No, I really don't. I really don't want, like, please just take me off the call list, man. John, please don't take this as me trying to pressure you or me trying to sell you on anything. Think of this as more like not a sales process, but me really just coming out, because what I do is I help business owners like yourself. And right now we are, making this available to roofing business owners like yourself. Just want to make sure that you're well informed. This is not about shoving some products, some services on you. It's nothing like that. We're really here just to make sure you're well informed. You know what you're potentially missing out on. You know what other roofing business owners are taking advantage of to actually get thousands more, tens of thousands in some cases, in profits each month in this market, when a lot of people are complaining that things are bad. But I just want to make sure you're aware you're not missing out on this. So tell you what we can do is, I don't want to take up your time. I know I'm interrupting. So let's just set this up where I can give you a ring tomorrow, do a quick 10-minute video call uh, at a time that's convenient for you. So does 1 p.m. work, or would 2 p.m. be a little bit better for you tomorrow? No, man, you really need to stop. Okay, I'm going to report your company on the. You guys been bothering. Hey, sorry, John. I understand there's a lot of callers, a lot of cold callers calling you, and some have got big promises. Some are talking about this lead generation, that lead generation. But what we really do is different from all those guys. All right, it's different. What we are about is, we're about you, the business owner. We are about your business. We explain to you everything that we're going to do before we do it. We'll make sure you understand how our campaigns work. We'll make sure that we take into account where you're trying to go with your business. And we'll make sure at the end of it that if you're not going to make money, we don't do it. That's really what makes us unique. We're not just about throwing some service, throwing some stuff into your business. This is really just about, doing exactly what's going to work for your business. And if it doesn't work, hey, we're going to tell you. Like, we're going to tell you, like, hey, it would be nice for you to do it, but it's not, the numbers are not going to work for your business. So we make sure we only do it if it's actually going to put your business in a much, much better place. But I have a sense that you really might benefit from this. I mean, that's why I make this course. You know, I'm trying to really understand the market and understand your situation before I put you into something like this. Like we're really gonna, on this video call that I told you about, we're really gonna look at your business. We're really gonna dig in, and if it doesn't make sense for a business, tell you what, we're not gonna do anything. So let's just set this up tomorrow. um, I know you mentioned you were busy. Think timing is a little bit tight, but I can give you a call even later in the day. So would 4 p.m. work for you tomorrow, or would 5 p.m. work a little bit better? Man, get lost. I never asked for none like this, man. You've been wasting my time. Hey, John, I perfectly understand, but just to be clear, John, I know you might not be ready to work with a lead generation company at this time. You might not be ready to get more business. You feel you got it all settled for right now. But for later on, in as your business evolves, I'm sure you're gonna have a need to bring on another customer, bring on another 10 customers. And this is really just what we do. Now, the timing may not be perfect for you. Maybe you don't have a need right now. Maybe you're gonna have a need in 6 months from now. Maybe you're gonna have a need 6 years from now. Who knows? So just to make sure at least you have access to when you do need that kind of help, what's the best email just so I can stay in touch? Okay, John Smith at uh, oldtownroofing.com. Okay, that's really good, John. And you know what I'll do is I will shoot you over some information just about us. And just to be clear, John, let's set it up this way. I'm gonna shoot you over some information, and let's still have a quick call at a time that makes sense for you. You know, I would really love to be able to jump on, answer any questions you have after you see the information I'm going to shoot you over on email. So tomorrow, 4 p.m. or 5 p.m., what's the better time for you? This will be really brief, and if you don't have a lot of questions after you see this email, we'll make this call pretty succinct, pretty brief. It won't interrupt your day. So 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. tomorrow. Well, I guess maybe five, but I really don't have time. I understand, John. So I'm gonna make sure I'll shoot you this on email, and then I will jump on. I'll send you over a link to the video call. So tomorrow 5 p.m. Please make sure you're in front of your computer, and then you just click the link and you jump on. Now, John, would there be any reason why you wouldn't be able to take a look at the email and be able to jump in with me for just 5-10 minutes tomorrow on the video call? I'm a little busy. 5 p.m. Maybe I'll make it. Maybe I won't. Okay, John. Let's give it a real shot. I'll send you that email and let's jump on real quick tomorrow at 5 p.m. So I'll see you on there. Okay. So okay, sounds good, man. All right, John. Thank you so much for your time. You have a great day now. Thanks. You too. Bye bye. So as you can see, this was a role play of a of a business owner that really is not interested, is feels he's too busy, uh, doesn't want this, doesn't need this, doesn't, a lot of objections that seem like kind of like stonewalling. But the thing is, um, a lot of business owners have a need for whatever it is you might be selling. It might be a technology solution, like an AI solution. It might be uh, web development. It might be lead generation. It might be content marketing. It might be human resources. It might be a recruiting service, a legal service. Whatever it is that your business, your company does, chances are these business owners out there need, but they are not in a place and mindset right now where they're telling themselves they need it. So you kind of need to bring them into that reality that they are ignoring about their business. And you kind of have to surface those things. And if you do a good enough job, then it can resonate in their mind that, I've been telling myself I don't need a new recruiting help, but I've been telling myself for literally the last 6 months that I need to replace those two people that I lost over the last year. I need to fill up those roles, and my business would, you know, they start thinking because you are sticking with it. So that's really the goal of objection handling, is to finally surface, despite the objections, finally surface where the where the problems are in their business, where the pain is in their business that they are uh, you know willfully ignoring, because there's a lot of pains that we all have that we all ignore, right? On a day-to-day basis, there's a lot of things that we need but we're not getting, and we train ourselves to move on and live on without getting those things. But what you do in your job as a code caller, as a sales closer, is literally to surface those needs, so you show them why this is now something that you're actually in a position to help them with. And if they resonate enough with it, that pain and that need becomes real to them again, and they realize, well, maybe now is a good time for me to learn about a potential solution to resolve this pain that I had for such a long time, but that I've been ignoring now for maybe the last 2 years, maybe the last 2 months, the last two business quarters, whatever it is. So that's a little bit about the mindset of objection handling, and a little bit about how you need to think about and work with these rebuttals. But the key thing is just do a lot of role play and then do a lot of code calls, and you'll get so much better at it. That's it for me.